Today I'm exhausted from trying and failing to beat Cerberus. We're gonna do it. Enjoy the video. Y'all, this is episode 25, 26. Oh, it's
This
tradition.
family, lost to you since you were born. They deserve their vengeance. And so do you.
Oh,
His own brother? Ugh, no way, that is twisted. Your sisters are sick.
Well, they have many mortal lives to untangle, so to speak. The work can grow repetitive, lose its spark. So they liven things up from time to time.
Oh, totally. I would completely do the same if I were them. I wonder what they did to me. Could you, like, look me up or something?
I fear I'm not at liberty to do such things.
Ah, come on.
Salutations.
And greetings. I ought to be the one honoring you, Goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve in case of some emergency, you understand?
I understand indeed. And you already honor me with your friendship, Odysseus, as well as with your knowledge about how to deal swift death.
Your little garden there has cheered this old place up a bit, Goddess. In trying times, such simple pleasures often first to fade, precisely when they're needed most.
Thank you, and pleased to hear it, great tactician. Though I'd not expected a mere flower patch to leave such an impression on someone like you.
Come now, all I do is pay attention to details. Victory comes to those whose hearts are predisposed. I mean, look at us. Our spirits are quite literally all we have. And now flowers.
Help keep an eye on them for me, would you?
Of course.
Moonlight, guide us.
It better. My disciples, they were given quite a fright when that pitch-black stone there suddenly lit up. You know what it is, do you not?
A shard of purest darkness from the depths of chaos. In its countless facets, countless outcomes, perhaps none of which the fates have preordained.
see how bad this is, shall we?
Feels different somehow.
You lack the power you accumulated, but not the knowledge.
Just getting started for the evening, are you, Sunshine? Don't know about you, but I've got a good feeling about how this is going to go.
Always lighting up your life. Last thing he ever wants to do is get his hands dirty, but now, things being as they are, he doesn't have much of a choice, I guess.
Return to Shadow now.
I understand reality can be quite difficult to bear.
Hail, Spirit.
You invoke me?
Hey, if I were you, well, come to think of it, I'd do a lot of things. Go for a jog. That seems nice. Having legs. Getting the heart rate going. A heart seems nice.
Stop it, Dora. I don't like it when you get like this.
Make something with my hands? I don't know, a cup, a bowl. I'd eat. Eating seems nice. Or even just remembering what that was like.
Take care, Dora.
You really want to know the way things used to be, Trouble? Think about everything that gets you to come out of your tent night after night. Gets you fired up. What comes to mind?
Sure. Those I care about are counting on me. And I wish to learn. To grow strong in body, mind, and spirit.
Inspiring. Now imagine having everything you want. So you're left wanting nothing at all.
No, I can't imagine that. So everyone besides you was self-indulgent and unmotivated. But now the roles are reversed, I suppose.
You don't get it. Fine.
Hey, I was thinking I'm due for a good boil in the springs. Join me for a bit?
A visit to the baths with you right now? Ha! Sure. I'm honored to accompany you, Goddess. Almost like I'm alive again. I trust the temperature's to your liking.
You've met many goddesses even in your mortal days, haven't you, Odd?
In this, I'm very fortunate indeed. The Lady Athena often watched over me. I'd never have survived the war if not for her. Then, on my travels home, there was Calypso and Circe, a witch not unlike you.
Circe used to study under Headmistress, always with her crystals. And Calypso, she's a nymph, correct? A lesser goddess, I suppose?
Nothing lesser about her, with respect. These goddesses, the hospitality they showed me, why, it almost made me forget myself. Forget my family.
But you did not forget. You made your journey home. Even I know the tale.
It's a tale, Goddess. Anyway, life takes its complicated turns. Take it from me. That was a splendid and much-needed time. Truly appreciate the invitation.
Moonlight guides you.
You likewise.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once traveled much more often to places where 'tis easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, Headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude. Moonlight guides you.
Moonlight guide us all. I was curious to see if you would consecrate the altar of ashes on your own. It ought to be further attuned to you as a result. The secrets of the Arcana nearer to your grasp.
The altar is a threshold through which we all pass, going to and from these crossroads. A gateway to the past, present, and future. I know it isn't mine alone. It's ours.
Correct, on all 3 counts.
Moonlight guide us and all.
Come on.
The first few times I saw you out there, I figured you were just venting your anger. But you keep heading out night after night. You're determined, but you're going to get caught.
Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense. Just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Works out for both of us.
Fine. We're both learning a lot, I think. But I don't intend to let up on any of my responsibilities just because you're trying to achieve what I've been tasked to do.
Somebody's got to do it.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Yeah, kill him. We all saw you disappear into that pitch-black stone. Another means by which you may spring into action, retaining the element of surprise. Pretty nice.
That stone has been here all this time. It's so much more than a monument to night, and its origins even more ancient. But I never considered it a weapon in our arsenal.
Well, not like you can crack me over the head with it, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna try this one.
I can do this.
And then go back to the other one.
I don't know what you did exactly, niece, but you have summoned me, and I am here, in spirit anyway, and with such boons as ought to practically ensure your victory.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, hey girls, guess who? It's the one that got away, that's who. Something you want to know about me, lady, is once I catch him, I never let him go.
Okay.
That comes as no surprise to me at all. Some sea creatures are famously clingy. Barnacles, clams.
I'm not a clam! You take that back. I'll make you take that back.
Alright. And it's over. Oh.
Peace and quiet. Always use more. No!
Well, that's 2 trials down.
Phew. Trial complete.
You know, it's kind of spooky how you never come in through the front flap anymore. Ever think of taking up haunting yourself?
Oh yes, I figure if none of this works out, a lot of us can wander the earth, striking fear into the hearts of any mortals who dare look upon us.
Now we're talking.
You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value, because certainly it has. However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor in the grand scheme of things.
The grand scheme of things, as in all existence, the unfathomable past, a noble future, that sort of grandeur, you mean?
Yes. The fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
Oh, hail, goddess. I didn't notice your approach. Half inclined to blame the onset of the years, but I've no such excuses in this state.
I didn't mean to startle you, Odd. How's the mood been around here? Everything all right?
The mood and everything is well enough. Our ranks swell with shades moved by the tale that the princess of the underworld has returned, with vengeance on her mind.
Nothing like a bit of sworn vengeance to inspire the masses. Though, what about you?
Everything's shipshape with me, especially after a brief reprieve right here. Be well, goddess.
You too. This task, why does it fall solely to me, headmistress? Because Nemesis,
She is a burden. Had I not sworn to Nyx that I would watch over her children, I'd have cast her out for insubordination long ago.
She's frustrated you haven't given her a chance. Her strength far surpasses mine, and she's trained at least as hard. I've seen it.
Why defend her thus, Malinoe? Her attitude speaks far louder than she. I shall entrust nothing of import to one such as that.
Try again.
Why don't I ever see you in the training grounds anymore? You used to let all your aggression out over there, but now it's like you're saving it for me.
Don't flatter yourself. Saving it for Kronos. And the training grounds increasingly are custom fit for you, in case you haven't noticed. From that altar to the weapons display.
I'm the only one who uses it.
Need my space.
Alright, let's try this again.
Again. My loadout's changed.
A trial may require multiple attempts.
Here you go.
I wonder, does this bottle's brilliant sheen come from the god of light himself? Perhaps to him it should return. Right now.
Such a thoughtful gift. It's gracious of you to think of me like this, and during such a time. Though there's no need to go out of your way. The night is young, and I found you already. You don't suppose some of my sister's tracking skill is starting to rub off on me, do you?
Why, the flamboyant god of light has put a little sparkle on you, hasn't he? Shines like the sun, Apollo does, oh sure. But there's more than one way to light up a place, you know.
Now in peace.
Oh, you must have visited the springs once more. It's that refreshing glow about you, love. I wonder with whom you've been bathing. I'm sure little birdie shall inform me soon enough.
Death to Kronos. Can't they form an orderly queue?
fine. Why the snub? You should know that when my feelings get hurt, it's never the only thing.
Satisfied?
No use keeping anger bottled up. We're gods. We control everything but our emotions, right?
Acceptable. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I saw that you encountered Heracles. Beware that man. It was made many enemies in service to the gods. He even wronged me once, and still walks brazenly as ever in my light.
I sense the changes in the night, in you. Your strength has waned significantly. Chaos wishes to see the outcome of this particular arrangement, then?
Another trial, Headmistress. My magic may be weakened, but you taught me never to depend on it entirely.
And whether you took such lessons to heart, we shall imminently see. As Selene be our witness above, so shall chaos below.
Got her.
Excellent. The Arcana gave to you no benefit at all this evening. Still, you bested me. I know not whether to heap praise or reprimand you for being such a little show-off.
I've gotten stronger. Cheers, Chaos. Have you ever even spoken with Commander Skelemius, Dora? Or Odysseus? We have these great masters on our side who know so much of history. So much they can teach us.
History? That what they call it nowadays? Well, I don't have big plans to go to war with the rest of you anytime soon, though if I change my mind, I'll probably check in with those guys.
They're good people.
Here comes trouble.
Look, you're right, I've never known what it was like before Kronos returned. You keep insinuating it was worse than now. How so?
Already told you, babe. Your father, my mother, whole inner circle, they got off bossing everyone around. Didn't give me space to spread my wings. Bunch of Olympus wannabes, but with mood lighting.
So you prefer living in a state of total disorder and constant mayhem to living under a principled set of rules?
That's a really good way to put it.
You fought well. Eris has returned to us, I trust you've seen. It was my dearest hope that leaving all her rubbish here would soon enough inspire her to pick it up, but alas, you stay away from her.
I thought perhaps you'd finally relieved her of her entry privileges. I won't let Eris turn this place into a sty for pigs, even if it means having to clean up after her myself.
How she chortle could she see now the frustration on your face? I know, ignoring things is seldom how one makes them go away, but when it comes to Eris, I fear it's our best shot.
Up and about.
Death to Kronos?
Right. Been hunched over that cauldron so much, at least your craft is finally doing something around here. So much toiling with no results.
Our craft is typically about the self, and such results tend not to be immediate. Though I appreciate you noticing.
Yeah, well...
Have you caught Eris snooping through our plans or anything? Have to be even more discreet with her about.
She stays over in her little corner mostly, Goddess, but I've been keeping my eye on her in case of anything. As long as she undermines our efforts well out of earshot.
We can plan around it, you mean?
Aye. Oh, I see what you're up to here, Goddess. If you continue to exploit my weakness to this stuff, I may yet learn to turn it to a strength. Good plan.
What can I say? I learned from the best. May you grow stronger and stronger.
Remember, you were training with an unarmed opponent here, young one. Out there, the skeletons can move. And they'd cut you to ribbons given half a chance. you won't learn to handle that kind of pressure sparring with me.
I understand.
Alright, Arachne. You still mad at me? Cause I love you.
So tired
You're my
of
buddy.
flying to and fro. Oh, welcome.
Moonlight guide you.
Come now. How fares the big witch, by the by, my friend? I often see her in these woods, and every now and then she says hello. Makes time for little old Arachne. How ungodlike of her.
Headmistress seems as steady as can be. It's strange. Her confidence in my ability is one of the greatest sources of pressure that I feel. Although, I can't exactly tell her that.
And why ever not? I'd always want to hear the honest truth from you. She's a smart one, no? Likely she knows that something's off. You ought to have a little chat.
Kinda what I was thinking though.
Moonlight guide you.
On the heck, dude.
Ready? You wear one of those silken dresses, always with a vivid hue. I know whose handiwork they are. This one quite suits you, though it is unlikely to withstand the heat.
And done.
All right, stand down. Well fought, and may the fates be generous to you in your descent.
Here's hoping, right?
Good find.
Man.
The goddess of the hearth has blessed you now. There is no flame which time cannot extinguish soon enough.
No, I'm crumbling. I'm gonna shit. Yo, they're fighting over me again. Oh boy.
Into the fire.
This is fine.
Fired up.
You wound me, cousin. After everything we've been through together, you'd brush me off so easily.
Bro, it's not brushing you off.
I mean no disrespect.
Sorry about that, Sunshine. When my wrath flares up, probably best not to be anywhere in the vicinity.
It wasn't even a...
How did you get so? Oh, the hair, the lips, the eyes. Those eyes, man.
Do we think they're gonna, like, update his look? It'd be interesting.
Narcissus, how did you discover this place anyhow? I'd not expected to have a friendly chat along the outskirts of the underworld.
I always knew my way around the rivers and the seas. After I died, I got stuck in Asphodel for a while. Way too dry. So once the underworld opened up, I swam straight here, where it's cool.
What, through the lava? I mean, I know... don't the shades still feel pain? Wouldn't that hurt? Let's see... Yeah.
Your wishes.
You know him. You love him. It's Scylla and the Siren. Sorry, let's do this.
Now see here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clam. The least you could do was base your anger in reality.
Too real. Too real, Milano. People out here getting upset for nothing.
Would you listen to that, gal? She's still talking about clams, poking fun of our little shell here, huh? Well, let's show her how we deal with hecklers around these parts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like this one. These are jams, and I don't care what anybody says. Let's go. Obsessed with me. Let's go. I am gonna claw out your eyes and drown you to death. It's like you can't help but sing with it. Unless, of course, you're a hater. Sorry, Roxy, had to do it. And there you go, Jetty. It's a clam bake, baby. Nope. Bring me for it. Alright. You still taking that damage, or is that just superficial? And I claw out your eyes and hit you with lasers and urchins. Oh, Jetty, please! Not like that! Woo! Whoa! It's not cool, Roxy. Alright, cut the drums. Let's go. Whoa! I still don't necessarily know what instrument that is, but I choose to believe it's a guitar. I don't want to lose my armor. I think if I can keep it all the way to Cerberus, I can get past him. Ah! Okay. Oh, here we go with this. I am gonna die because you're a badass. I got my ass kicked. Haha!
Blasted country.
Get some. I'ma pause and unpause then.
So Estia gave you her gift of flame. Normally, the old miser wants nothing to do with any of us, not even her sisters. But extraordinary times do call for extraordinary measures.
Oh, you know, this place sure is a change from Oceanus, if you've ever been. About the only friendly face up there is that Narcissus.
Is that Narcissus? That Narcissus? That Narcissus?
Wait, your voice. You know him? Oh no. Knowing all his suitors, and knowing you're here in the land of the broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted.
Also lost here in these fields, I guess. Trade you a map or something if I had one, but you wouldn't have been able to afford it, so I'd use it to get out of here myself.
I doubt a map would be of any use, as these pathways seem to shift from night to night. I've been able to make use of the golden boughs scattered about, at least. What about you?
The golden boughs? Had no idea those did anything but look all sad. Guess I should have paid better attention when the headmistress was droning on and on over that cauldron.
Come on, no!
No!
Fuck!
Return to Shadow now!
That is ridiculous, y'all.
Beginning to annoy Miguel.
I'm getting past him.
Get out of my head.
This is not the end of the video.
Salutations.
I'm attempting to contain my enthusiasm for the venerable hero of mortal kind over there, Princess. Our adversary may be crafty, but Odysseus is renowned for his wiles above all.
It figures you would be familiar with the great tactician. Likely he evaded you at least once or twice in his life, if his many tales are to be believed.
Oh, they are to be believed, I can attest.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable with the nectar from before. It's just, I've always looked up to you, and I'm doing the best I can.
Don't sweat it. Had myself a little drink the other day, and it didn't poison me as far as I know, so we're clear.
Want any more? Moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way. If I may be so bold, Goddess, you witches are reliant on your magic when it comes to fighting from afar. You ever think of taking up the bow again? I could give you some pointers.
We don't discuss the bow, Odysseus. I'm still recovering from the last time you gave me some of those pointers about it.
What happened?
Ah, well, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. A single weakness in your case, perhaps.
Doesn't count.
Whilst I appreciate the gesture and the drink, it is entirely unneeded on your part. Have I not conditioned you to resist the temptations of unspoken contracts such as this?
I know not to expect anything in return, Headmistress. The act of giving needs to be sufficiently rewarding in itself. And please believe me that it is with you. Headmistress, there must be something we can do for Arachne. Her curse torments her. What use is our craft if we cannot ease a friend's suffering?
Arachne's fate is not yours to undo. It's a matter between her and Athena. I suggest you leave it well alone.
How did you know it was between her and Athena?
I do not care for your insinuations, Millenoi.
Your path is fraught, young one. Know that I am always here to let you vent all your anger and frustrations upon, as well as to train with.
The greatest teacher is out there.
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea. I know them and their entrancing song only too well. They must have grown bored of dooming sailors to the deep.
I'm gonna give you a gift. Here you go.
Great Queen of Olympus, I am humbled to have earned your favor, and will do everything I can to honor you.
I'm bound by wedlock, yet you praise me thus. I must say you are full of surprises, my dear. Or potentially just very ignorant. Or both.
Oh.
The word reached me you've encountered mighty Heracles. Big, thick-headed fellow. You're not to aid him in his labors. Do you understand? He's in the middle of what we Olympians like to call a journey of self-discovery.
Light.
Little star, you grow in strength and knowledge rapidly. How proud your headmistress must be that you are able to surpass her finally. Yet we know the burden that you bear.
Now, of course, Millenoi is gonna be like, I haven't surpassed her. She's the greatest. I'm trash, because Millenoi has no self-esteem.
Hail, sister. Why has Olympus sent you all the way out here anyway? I thought you'd have gone back by now. You're always welcome in the crossroads.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Appreciate it, sister, and I might stop by, but I don't mind the woods. As for why I'm all the way out here, mostly to spy on you. Olympus likes to be informed.
I'm certain that they do. Do you ever slip up with them? By now, the other gods must have their suspicions about you and Hermes.
Depends on who you're talking about, I guess. But for the most part, they just think we're young and flighty. But we're the best they've got.
Side or mine this time around. Finally.
So impatient.
Come on. Got me again somehow.
Death to Kronos?
Sure.
You must have thought you would have taken Kronos down by now. Have you even seen him? Gotten anywhere near my father's house?
Keep hitting snags along the way. The pathways down to Tartarus have changed a lot, especially once you get to the fields.
I have a sense for where we need to go. I'd suggest we proceed together had Headmistress not strictly forbidden it.
Not happening, no matter what she says. Doing this alone. Better odds that way anyway.
Okay.
You're awfully polite. The other night, I saw you having conversation with the old boatman who's been showing up more frequently of late. How's he doing anyway?
Lord Charon takes just about everything in stride. But until he's back to ferrying the dead to their final resting places, I don't think he'll be entirely himself.
I remember when I stowed away on his little boat. He somehow spotted me amongst his cargo. Oh, I thought I was a goner. But he just kept on. Even stopped for me in Erebus.
What do you guess my professional associate does with all that coin, really? He still won't say a word. Think he's just covering his tracks so Gramps can't pin him down.
Thank you very much.
How fares the goddess of the hunt? By now, these woods must feel a second home to her.
Sister Artemis appears quite well, so much as possible of late. If anything, she seems in better spirits than before.
Good. She, Selene, you and I have all prepared for this contingency, and now 'tis time we shine. Particularly you and I right now.
Do it. Ow.
That's quite
Gotcha.
I shall see you at the crossroads anon. I shall be catching there my breath. Return to Shadow now.
Yes.
So, in the first game, Aphrodite's Wrath was a little bit, I mean, it wasn't the worst, but it tracked you the whole time. Kinda want to see if it's still that bad.
I don't offer you my blessings so you can just save them for later, like some sort of snack. You want something else? Fine. You can have it.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite. She's angry with me now.
Yeah, it's about the same. Crap.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Well, that sucks.
Now, don't we feel better? We mustn't keep our feelings bottled up, even if it means having ourselves the occasional little outburst.
Hello. Now pull yourselves together and don't screw it up like this time. Okay, girls? And here we go!
The one bad thing about it drawing them in is during this fight specifically, I use that to protect myself. Oh, that was stressful, y'all. I got you though. I got you, Scylla. Ha ha. Ha ha.
So Myrtle, she's still here. Poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. I wish I knew what you were doing in a place like this. Though, you can't just tell me, can you? Your heart must have been broken. Must have been broken. Heartbroken. Heartbroken. You're not going to step aside, are you?
thing in this world more right now than to beat you, Cerberus. Right. Yeah, you're gonna do a big radial attack. That's pretty much all you are, honestly. Which is part of what makes you so hard to beat. Ow. Damn, y'all. That is just annoying. Oh, that's just rude. Oh no. Man, this is bad. Boy. Because I'm spending 90% of my time running away. Oh, God.
I think not.
I would really like this to be the time. I want this to be the run where I beat you. That seems unlikely. Go down, Cerberus. Sit, boy. It's time to sit.
Cerberus, it's really you.
I fucking did it! Let's go!
Having shed its coat of torment, the soul-devouring infernal beast beyond the gates of Tartarus reveals that it is not the monster it appeared, but one more infamously vicious still.
No, wait, stay.
Oh my god.
Tears. Oh.
And that's why we like roguelikes. Because it's hard. You throw yourself up against the wall over and over and over again, and you think it's never going to happen, and then you surprise yourself, and you beat the damn thing that was holding you back, and then you keep doing it. You might fail a couple times in between after the first one, but you keep doing it, and you get further and further, and you get better and better at the game. Let's go. I'm going to start the next episode right here. I'll see you soon. I hope. Y'all have a good one.